everyone. How's it going? Sorry I'm a little bit late. I am sketching out a painting I'm gonna do for Brett so he can put up in his new house. Oh, Kane! You are working it. Kane wants the baking streams. So we're going to continue our Golden Deer run. Fear the deer! That is
Nice
a
work, Teach.
good deer, Kane.
Still, that fight left a foul taste in my mouth. That aside, did you see how Catherine fought? Agreed.
Oh!
I thought the power of
Don't
the
mind the
hero's relics
crashing.
must be exaggerated, but I was clearly wrong. Makes you wonder about that legend.
In
Oh,
which
it's
Byleth
nothing.
knows nothing,
Just
Jon
usual
Snow.
fanciful nonsense. An ancient relic that once cut a mountain in half with a single swing. That's what they say, anyway. But as amazing as Thunderbrand is, I don't think it fits that description. Apparently, relics can harness tremendous power
yeah,
for
if you
those
buy
with
the
a compatible
DLC, you
crest.
can change
Though you
to
can
a variety of
technically use one
outfits.
so
This
long
is
as you have
the
any
summer
crest at all.
uniform.
Yeah, I don't know. Long story short,
Wow,
I'd
Kane,
like
shut
to
up.
try
I love
putting
the
a mountain
summer
in half someday.
uniform.
Ooh, are you talking about
No painting
relics?
for Kane.
You'll be able to use one soon, Claude. I just know it. After all, you've already been selected as the next head of House Regan.
Easy there, Hilda. I don't know how apt soon is. My grandfather is still unbearably healthy. Oh, is this news to you, Teach? Yours truly was recently recognized as a
Oh yeah, the
legitimate
glasses
child
that
of
Byleth
House
is wearing are
Regan.
DLC
They
as
possess
well.
one of the hero's relics too, though I've yet to see it. I officially joined House Regan only last year. Before then, I lived with my father. When I learned that my mother was the daughter of an Alliance noble, I was so surprised I thought the whole world was pulling a fast one on me for a week.
So that means your mother is Duke Regan's daughter, right? Where is she now?
I can't say. My mother's currently
You would
living
know
a
her
different
name,
world
Hilda.
than the
Your
one she
brother
grew
had a
up in
crush
and
on
has
her.
no desire to return home.
Okay. You sure have a lot of secrets, don't you?
I'm just keeping a promise to my parents. Make of that whatever you will. In exchange for my so-called secrecy, I'm free to do as I please. Which is why I decided to see what the other side of my family was like. That's how I found out about this strange crest I bear.
Professor, Claude, it sounds like the troops will be withdrawing soon. We should return as well.
We won. We should be celebrating. Instead, we're heading back with heavy hearts.
Whoa there, what's the matter? You look as sad as a kitten without any yarn. If we hadn't done what we did, the rebel army would have followed this road all the way to the monastery. And they would have crushed all the little villages along the way. We stopped that from happening. You should be
Good
proud.
boy, Claude.
Sorry to intrude, but this incident may be more serious than anticipated.
Kane.
I found this on Lord Lenato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. We can't tell
Oh
who
no,
sent
not
it,
creepy
so
grandma.
The source is suspect, but the content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
What, creepy grandma or Catherine?
I am glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped. I am not so sure.
Catherine is quite good, though she has the biggest
I learned
lesbian
some of the
energy in the
students
world, and if you
were
don't pair her with Shamir, what are you
hesitant
doing?
about fighting
Also,
Muslims.
Hilda is fantastic.
However,
Kane
we must
especially
punish
loves
any
Hilda.
sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians. I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
Our real concern
Friend
is
of
what
the
Catherine
channel,
reported.
Natalie,
The secret message that was in
has
Lord
Hilda's
Lenato's
charms,
possession.
actually, but
It
they
contained a
are
deplorable plot
Christmas
to
charms.
target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's right
But
of
you can
rebirth.
go and check them
The plan
out
seems
at their shop
unrealistic at
over
best.
here.
But a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the
Delicious
ritual.
Dragon Dad. Also, by the way, this stream is gonna have spoilers because I've already played this game a bajillion times. So
Even if they encounter an enemy whom they cannot best, they should be fine, so long as they have you on their side.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the knights will be on high alert as well. But there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
Rip Kane. Sorry, but I'm gonna pimp Nat's stuff because she's fantastic and she's great. You should also follow her on Twitter because she posts pictures of her family, and she has an adorable little son named Rowan and a little pet bird that rides on their
White
heads.
cloud, blue sea moon. The goddess's rite of rebirth.
Oh, not that button.
As the sun...
Think of me fondly when we've said goodbye. Sorry. Blame Bread for that. It's Caspar. Yes, I would like to buy flowers for Caspar.
Okay, so our task this moon is to patrol and guard the monastery in support of the knights, who are busy trying to stop an assassination plot. Here's the thing. I don't think the bad guys are really trying to assassinate the Archbishop. Precisely. That secret note with the assassination plot on it, there's just no way that was real. People don't just carry around secret notes. Someone wanted us to find it.
You really think the assassination plot is just a distraction?
Oh yeah, that makes complete sense. But then, what are they really after?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be so worried. Let's see. It probably involves somewhere that will be empty during the Rite of Rebirth, yeah?
Since the ceremony is at the Goddess Tower, it follows that everywhere else at the Academy will be severely understaffed.
Do you think they're after the church's donation money? I hear noble
Oh,
families
time for
tend to
the weekly
donate quite
Mareep check,
generously.
too.
My bet's on the dining hall. It's a treasure trove of delicious food. Makes me angry just thinking about them getting their grubby hands on it.
Let's split up and look around. I'll keep an eye on the reception hall.
Giant Mareep still
You should
unavailable.
get in some
Big rip.
training if you have the time, Hilda. There's a good chance we'll have to fight.
Well, I'm not the only one who needs to train here. It's not right to single me out like that.
A secret meeting, Professor? Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Seros, and that little go-getter there is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril. Yep, she's teaching me about the bow and the sword and all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
Kane, have you seen his A support or his C and B supports with Claude? Because they're fucking hilarious.
actually passed?
Yeah, I am not a big fan of Cyril either, but like I said, his supports with Claude are fucking hilarious.
All that hard work's paid off.
Good job, Coco.
I passed! As I knew I would, of course. A hero's relic. However, could I know something? Still, it is heavy on my mind.
Happy calls her
Stone
Coco.
from a sword. A glow of red. Oh, it is nothing.
What's her one for Dimitri again? It's really funny, I remember. At least I think so.
Hi. Right now is, well, right now is okay, I guess. If you,
Dee
want
Dee.
to a little. Hey, I get hungry sometimes, like anyone else. What? Eating at night is bad for you?
She calls Violet
There's no way
Chatterbox.
That's true. Wait, really? Maybe.
It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted.
Aki,
Plants in here are
leave it
incredibly
alone.
valuable. This place contains the heart of Garrett Mock's 900
Hey, thanks, Brad.
year history.
Also, hi. Good morning.
So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
Are we really just taking Claude's word for it? If so, I doubt anything will come of this. It is all probably just some sort of distasteful joke. I find it highly unlikely that anyone would be foolish enough to barge
Oh,
in
I'm
here
sorry,
and
Brad.
cause a disturbance.
I mean, you've been working a lot lately on the new place, so. Give me bait. I want bait.
making lots of coin? I'd love to catch up, but I'm super busy right now. Working. For money. You understand. Hey, how about a favor? Hey, Professor, I'd love to... Hey, Professor, fancy meeting you here. I've got a business, I've got something I want to chat with you about. I know you're busy with a lot of things, but I was wondering if I might be able to join you. Heck, I won't even charge you for my aid. What say you? It's a killer deal. Thank you.
Bread, that is a good comic, and I approve of the dialogue that you added.
A merchant needs to know the inner workings of everyone they come in contact with. Helps with the making of the monies, you know.
There you go, Kane. Are you happy? I recruited Anna.
What do you require? Farewell.
So, greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. The goddess's rite of rebirth is this
Ah,
week,
okay.
right?
Well, that's still fair.
The monastery gates will be thrown wide open on that day. I'll be working as a guide. I hope I get to guide some lovely ladies around.
Lady Rhea lifts the spirits of all the people of Bodland. We cannot allow her to come to any harm.
What?
Jesus. Hey, wow, thank you so much for the raid. Holy crap. Fallison, how is it going? Hello. Who are you? Oh, you have a cat cam? There's no one here at the moment. Here, let me get some treats. Let's summon the kids. I hear Aki. I hear Aki. Oh, thank you so much, Beef Salt. I really appreciate it. I'm TK. I'm a variety streamer. Right now, I'm streaming Fire Emblem Three Houses. I also do Jedi Fallen Order. I play games like Minecraft and Factorio and Final Fantasy XIV. I do Hades on the weekends. And based off of the community challenge, it looks like we're going to be doing a monthly baking stream. That's going to be starting this weekend on Saturday. Probably about 3 p.m. Eastern, we are going to be baking some banana bread, and it'll be very interesting to try and do because my kitchen is super small, so I'm going to have to take everything out of it and like set up the camera and get all of that working. Thank you so much, everyone, for all the follows. I'm going to just move the cat into the cat cam. How's that? This is Karina. She is the mother of those kittens that you see in that GIF. If you hit ! cat pics, you can also see links to my Instagram as well as my Giphy Cat account where I have tons of pictures of these beautiful, beautiful cats. Also, the gray kitten that you see in that alert belongs to Loafing Around with Bread, who you might know. And his name is Dorian, and you can see him all around. Oh, thank you so much for the gifts of Bread. Much, much appreciated. But yeah, that little gray nugget right there is Dorian, who you see on his channel. Let me see if I should have Dorian lurk still. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Mama Cat's name is Karina. We actually found her. So what happened was, my husband wakes me up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and he comes in and he's like, I need your help. And I'm like, what? And he's like, there's a cat outside. I can't take Bailey out. Bailey's the name of our dog. And I was like, if it's a cat, the cat's just going to run away when Bailey tries to go out. And he's like, no, the cat won't leave. The cat's trying to get in. Help me. I don't know cat things. So I was like, okay, we can handle this. So I get up out of bed, I pull on my bathrobe, I go out. What do you know? There actually is a cat trying to get into the building. So cat's trying to get into the building. I just pick up the cat and sit down on the stairs inside my apartment building. Now, I don't know if you know, but when you pick up a stray cat, they don't want to be picked up. This was not the case for this cat. I just picked her up and she was like, yeah, whatever, this is fine. So then I tell my husband, all right, go back in the apartment, go get the dog, walk the dog, and then I'll put the cat back out. So Nerd starts walking back to our apartment, and he's like, there's a box here with cat stuff, and I am exhausted. I'm holding this random cat, and I'm just like, whatever, just bring me the box, get the dog, just be done with it. And he picks up the box, and as he's carrying it to me, he's like, oh, there's kittens in here. Turns out her kittens had been left in a queen box right next to our door. And so now we have a cat. Thank you so much, America Online at AOL.com. Unfortunately, it looks like the Mareep is no longer available, which kind of sucks. So if that's not back in stock by the time the timer runs out, I'm just going to use the accumulated funds to buy some other stuff. Like there's some Gengar track pants that actually look super cool, and I'm going to get those. And then there's also a plushie that's 2 Pikachus holding a big heart made out of flowers. And so I'm going to get that because my husband over here, he's in chat, Super Nerd. He is also a huge fan of Pokemon, and that's one of the things that we like to do together. And we have a whole bunch of Pokemon plushies. You can see the Gengar actually in the top of the webcam over there. You can't see it so much in the webcam, but there is a Sylveon and a Rowlet next to it as well. But anyway, we are going to get back to the game. I am doing Golden Deer Run, and I have done it before, so I apologize, but I'm probably just going to say some spoilers because I'm so familiar with this game, and I tend to talk about it a lot because I think that it's really good, even though, obviously, there are some problems with racism, all of Dedoo's conversations, Claude not getting his real name released in anything except for a magazine. But, you know, it's good. It has good direction, and it's a lot of fun. So.
So sleepy. Too sleepy.
We are on an Adopt All of the Kids run.
Library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep. Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them. I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
So I also have a giant cat wheel, which is not in the camera view right now, but I had maintenance come in yesterday, and you can get everyone except for the other house leaders and their retainers. Except for, in certain exceptions, you can get Hilda if you're not Golden Deer, but you can never recruit Hubert or Dedoo.
That Death himself has been appearing in Garreg Mach.
But anyway, so maintenance came by yesterday, and I had to move the cat wheel out of the way, and they were like, do they actually run on that? And I was like, oh yeah, they have a lot of fun with it. They're ridiculous. They love the cat wheel. Also, in this stream, no dads get any rights except Sedith. Sedith is the only one with rights. Yeah, I have glasses too. I'm really happy with that. I have all of my kids are wearing the summer uniforms as well.
You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming out. I'm glad that you enjoy it.
Lady Rhea. The goddess's rite of rebirth is an important event.
Oh, also Beef Salt, if you don't recruit Marianne, she kills herself. So now you should feel terrible, and I hope that you feel terrible.
Best if you keep that to yourself.
I do not stream Pokemon. Well, I haven't so far, but I haven't played Sword and Shield yet, and we own it, so I will probably get around to doing that. I know, Marianne is such a sweetie. Actually, Ferdinand and Marianne is one of my favorite paired endings. It's incredibly sweet and adorable and touching, and they're just adorable. Should probably talk to Clog and pick up my quest. Okay, I wasn't gonna feel bad about doing it, and now I feel even less bad.
To figure out our foe's intentions, we need information. Lots of it. Or any, at the least. For now, try going around the monastery and looking for suspicious locations. You should also try
Nerd and I
chatting
actually
folks
used
up
to be
see
part
if
of
they
a
know
competitive Pokemon league.
we've got
He's
things
still in
nailed
it. I
down,
don't
let's
play
meet up
anymore,
and compare
but
notes.
that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I really like the summer uniform, so everyone gets stuck with them.
It seems there were forces opposing the church, beyond Lord Lonato. I never thought such forces could exist in
Between the two of us, Nerd and I probably have like 1,000 hours in this game, so I wanted to change it up, and that's why they have summer uniforms.
I don't understand. What would they
Oh
have
right, I
against
forgot who
the
I was
church?
talking to. Sorry, Marianne. I shouldn't talk shit about the church in front of you.
I don't know who's to blame for all this commotion, but it's frankly a huge inconvenience. With everyone stuck on guard duty, our
I
study
hate you,
and
Bread.
training
Bread,
time has
you're
been
in trouble.
drastically reduced.
Velo, smack him for me.
Indeed.
Thank
For
you,
now,
Velo.
let's
Much
do all we
appreciated.
can to find and dispose of our enemy.
This is the Golden Deer House. This is our house leader, Claude. He is biracial, which is actually, for having a main character be biracial is actually a really big thing for a Japanese
Still don't have
game.
enough to go on,
So,
Teach. Let's try looking around a little more.
he's cool. He's also extremely hot for teacher, and the English voice actor just really nailed how hot for teacher he is. Even though the game doesn't exactly let him be bisexual, he is bisexual in his heart. Oh, I'm not talking to you. I can't recruit you.
Is it true you got caught in the fighting? I'm so thankful you made it out alive. I don't know what we would do if we lost you.
Yeah, he is biracial, and his real name is Khalid. So there you go.
I bet the enemy is using this assassination nonsense just to sneak in and raid the pantry. What do you think, Professor? You don't think so?
Yeah, Beep. It's
Dinner's on you if
it
turns
is
out all
really he is so hot for teacher. Just all of his lines, and then like when you come back after the time skip, and he's like very intimately calling you his friend and everything, and is like, "You're late, Teach." It's like, ugh.
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
I do need to do a Black Eagles run just so I can recruit Yuritsa, actually.
Sending an assassin to the monastery, Hopefully it's someone worth crossing blades with.
Yeah, it is 50-50, just like Velo said.
It seems we're cut from the same cloth.
So, hilariously, Nerd has been watching some C-dramas with me, and he was like, "Oh, that character just called him Uncle. Does he mean like Uncle in the actually related way, or just in the friendly way?" And I was like, "Just in the friendly way." And he's like, "Okay, I just wanted to check."
Spend too much time roaming the monastery. If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering.
Wow, Shamir, putting me on blast.
Do you even know who the enemy is?
You can't know why without knowing who.
Oh, thank you so much for the 5 biddies. Well, I hope that you have a good rest of your day, and definitely pick up this game if you've been thinking about it. It is a lot of fun. Sadly, Nintendo rarely has sales, but you know, you can find something. Shamir is a good wife, but she is a good wife for Catherine. How can you separate Catherine?
I need a favor. Yes? I thank you for your kindness.
I have no idea what that is. I have never seen it before. All I want is bait. Just give me bait. Kane. Should we tell Annie you said that, Kane? You're already thinking about second wife?
You'd best keep your distance. In this nervous state, I might just cut you down.
Wow, Catherine.
Oh, come on. I'm only kidding. Oh, this is mine. Thanks. I'm glad to have it back.
Sorry, I'm at a really weird angle with the TV, so if there's like a long pause when I'm looking at a menu, it's because I'm like leaning out of my chair trying not to fall and, you know, still see the thing at the same time. Do I still not have tea parties yet? I should have checked the board.
Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my safety? I am aware of the possibility.
Yeah, whatever, creepy
On the day of
grandma.
the ceremony, I am trusting that you will not allow your attention to wander or wane.
I mean, who doesn't want a feral man who can, you know, crack a skull with his bare hands?
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
Yeah, nobody thinks that they're here to steal your shit, Hanneman.
Really?
Oh, Leonie.
Seems like donations to the monastery aren't actually kept here. That means the enemy isn't likely to be interested in money. We should turn our attention elsewhere. Then again, I guess some of the plants in the greenhouse could sell for a lot. But that can't really be it, can it? Oh, that's mine. Thanks so much for finding it.
I gotta go find Caspar again. He's in the food cafeteria. I don't want beginner's guide to fishing, I want bait!
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find
Yeah,
anywhere
I fish
else.
in this game all the time.
But
Velo
once you
hates
are
fishing
here,
in every
you can
game.
read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery.
Seteth.
That's about it. In a
Good old
way,
Dragon Dad.
I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
Free me.
Let's see.
Yeah. I would like to travel to the vicinity of Ferdinand.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone, to cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable. And
Of course
the
you will,
knight's
Ferdy.
horses. They are truly magnificent. Please, do me a favor.
I love Ferdy. He's my sweet son. He is also gonna be my dancer. My dancer Nand. If you hear crinkling in the background, it's the cats are brawling on top of the Christmas tent I bought them.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame. Nothing out of the ordinary. Do not trouble yourself over it.
I love Dragon Dad.
I have something to ask of you.
Wait, we're gonna talk to Caspar again. Oh no, that's Linhard that's in here! Oh well, I need something for...
That's so.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious
Oh,
wares,
well, I
wine
like...
bottles from
I mean...
centuries past and the like.
Look, I pair Ferdinand with everyone, so Flane and Ferdinand gets one of my endings. But usually I just actually let her and Sedith have their paired ending.
Let's see. All this talk of assassination plots. It brings back dark memories I prefer to keep buried. I doubt... it is nothing. I am sorry for allowing my mind to wander. My focus should be solely on guarding the monastery right now.
It's not always about you, Dimitri.
Oh, hey, Professor. I was just reading this letter from my father. Do you know him? He's a pretty big deal in the Empire.
He's a pretty big deal.
He only writes to ask how my training's going, or how many monsters I've killed. Stuff like that. Hey, I got a favor to ask.
that's definitely mine. You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
I love you, Caspar, my sweet son.
Professor?
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
Professor?
Hi. Speaking of which, Professor Yuritsa seems very familiar to me.
Oh, really, Mercedes? I wonder why.
I guess the resemblance could be coincidental.
Imagine not being able to jump.
Fighting to stop a murdering is my specialness. No, my specialty. I will show my best.
I love Petra, though she is exceptionally baby. She's like all of 14. Yikes.
Right.
Nope, Hubert, not talking to you, because you're a jerk. Let me in. Let me in.
Hey, you.
That reminds me.
Well,
Oh, Shamir. Rip. Whatever, Shamir, you don't have to like my advice. Also, I gotta say, one of my favorite endings is Annette and Caspar. It's so adorable.
But how loud is too loud? Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
She really does.
The glory of progress.
I just love everyone so much.
The monastery's so big. How can we narrow down the list of possible targets? The only places I can think of are the vault and the library, and I guess that's it.
Ah, Luis gets no
Have
rights.
you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's rite of rebirth coming up.
Professor, I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently. Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with
Oh.
Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now.
Don't worry, he got you your
But more
candies.
importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Here's an idea. On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Saros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there.
Yes,
Just
of
an
course.
ancient coffin.
A coffin
But
with
sealed
Saros
with
in it.
powerful magic
The
to
coffin for
protect
Saros.
against would-be
Saros'
planet
coffin. There's Lawrence.
Are we really just taking Claude's? If so, I find it. How kind of you.
I will have to repay you sometime.
Yay, now we can have tea parties.
Okay.
I would like to fish, but I have no bait.
Thanks. That was a big help. Something the church values above all else. And on the
Well,
day
like I
of the
said, I'm
ride,
gonna do
you'll be
Dancer
open
Nan,
to
so
the
I need to up his
making it
charisma.
easier than ever to get inside. That's gotta be it, right? Bullseye. We don't know the enemy's intentions, not yet. But our best bet is that their target will be the Holy Mausoleum.
It seems there were.
I do have one for her, but a lost item for her, but I'm not gonna give it to her yet because she's at full motivation.
I was thinking.
Well done. You have my thanks.
It is. I will stand. Much appreciated.
Okay, I got the guide up. Oh, I do have his favorite tea too.
Invited. Thank you. Ah, a miraculous brew. You truly understand tea.
So, I have had my dancer not win and had to replay a solid 20 hours before, so that's why.
Much appreciated. Nice. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Miney. Yeah, Flayne is a really good dancer.
Mm-hmm. Goodness.
Oh no! I'm too slow.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you're just gonna have to deal with this while I look through it.
You have a way of making people feel comfortable. I almost cannot help telling you everything.
Oh no, Miney. That was not perfect by any means, but whatever.
Thank you for spending time with me.
Have you... They say he... Oh, that! I thought it was gone for good. How did you know it was mine?
I knew. I just knew. Everyone seems pretty full up.
Be pardoned, intriguing.
Nerd, who else teaches bow? Who else teaches bow? I did him first. Oh, Shamir. Thank you. I don't think Dad teaches bow, but I'll check him, Kane.
You spend too much.
What's the matter? Even so, the goddess, they said not to.
Yeah, he doesn't teach bow.
Hello! I'm in charge of managing all records for the Golden Deer House. Oh, but I don't have any information of note right now. Go ahead and continue your investigation and put a little extra effort into it, please.
Wow, Hilda.
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened. Hey, Professor. I know there's talk of an assassination attempt, but do you really think they'll do it on the day of the Rite of Rebirth?
Nope.
I feel like security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day?
Sewer
classes
kids.
on a festival day.
No, no, no,
I
no, no,
think
no. I
is there
didn't want to talk to you. I did choir practice. Oh, not that way.
I've been in...
Oh, I already gave myself flying. Ha 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 ha.
Practice.
Hi.
Hey, Professor. I hope you're well. As for me, I had a date.
I know, right, Kane?
Splendid specimen of a night. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again. I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
No, I'm gonna go see the sewer children. Then we'll end the day.
That's
Hello.
First the uprising and now all this talk of an assassination? What is the world coming to?
I should offer my magical services, just in case.
No one asked for that.
I devised a spell to trick flowers into behaving like guard dogs. At the first sign of an intruder, the petals burst open, releasing their pollen.
I'm still fine too.
Oh, Coco.
I hear some thieves are targeting the monastery. I've been feeling restless lately, so if you want some help unleashing on those jerks, just say the word. Oh, this could be fun. Now I've just got to figure out where they'll be coming from. My fists are itching for a brawl. Hopefully, I get first crack at those poor fools.
Oh yeah, I added a redeem that you can pick who the children marry. Again, Balthus's only redeeming quality is his conversations with Claude.
Not to be disrespectful, but the rite of rebirth seems kind of silly. What, the goddess is reborn every year? Although, hey, if you do run into her, let me know. I'd like to have a word. I bet she'll be pretty upset to learn what the church has been doing in her name.
I mean, yeah.
I've got my ideas about the people after Lady Rhea, but even I don't know how this will shake out. I don't seem very devout, do I? Even so, I'd hate to see anything happen to the Archbishop. That secret message is suspicious. To take it at face value seems unwise.
Okay. Good job, Lysithia.
Aha.
I think.
Nope. Nope.
Seems simple.
What? I didn't know. What?
Every time I make someone a Dark Knight, I regret it, and yet every game.
I gotta ask you something. Makes sense to me. Hey, pal. Thanks.
Saint Kathleen Day, also Flane's birthday. Who would have thought?
Tra-la-la-la-la, sing out over peaks, ring out over valleys, let my love
Velo.
through the streets and alleys.
Maybe this one got tailored after he came to Garreg Mach, rather than just being the one that they sent him.
Mastery is within my grasp.
I am honored that you invited me. You know about my favorite tea. I am moved.
Oh, I was just guessing, Flane, so whatever. Also, welcome back, nerd.
Lively places are my favorite. I like the monastery because there are always so many people bustling about.
That tea was very delicious.
Please take care, Professor.
Raphael is a good dude. He's so sweet.
My darkest fear.
Yeesh. See if you can work in the...
This is proof enough that the bond we've...
That's a little dramatic, but you're not wrong. We work well together. I learn with my heart, not my head.
That doesn't make any sense, Coco. Or Happy.
Yeah, I've got this down.
I'm beginning to understand.
Guess I'm still growing.
It's fun when you know what you're doing.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Got it. Good to go.
Impressed yet?
Excuse me, Professor. May I have a moment of... Excuse me.
There we go.
Ah, wonderful. I was hoping you might enlighten me. About yourself, that is. You see, I happen to be quite curious about you. Well, because there is something different about you. You possess an air of mystery. I could not help but notice when first we met. I am intrigued, to say the least. I find it rather difficult to put into words. Were I to wax poetic, I would say you remind me of the sea. Have you ever been, Professor? The sea is vast, boundless. On the surface, all seems still. Yet beneath that stillness, it is unfathomably deep.
You remind me of my mom.
Teems with life. Yet without, one is lucky to glimpse a fleeting shadow. And yet, all one must do is cast a line to grasp hold of all that life. You cannot see it at a glance, but it is there all the same.
Sinada? Is it Sinada?
About fish, of course. Oh, bother. I got sidetracked, didn't I? Right. About the sea. During a storm,
Flame is so
the
wholesome.
once calm waters become mighty enough to overturn even the vastest ships. Not unlike you. You are calm. You carry yourself with poise. Yet you wield great power. My brother is uncertain of you, however. He referred to you as a youth of dubious origin. Oh, but please do not think ill of him. He is incredibly dedicated to his work. So surely you'll understand why he would have doubts about one of whom he knows so little. Nobody even seems to know your age. Incidentally, how old are you? Wait, you do not know your own age? You truly are mysterious. Looking at you, it is quite difficult for me to determine. I wonder... Could you be younger than your own students?
And how old are you, Flame?
Who? Me? Well,
I am a baby.
Same age as the other youths here.
Yes, I am the same age as the other youths. Hello, fellow youths.
Be that as it may, it is simply not the case. Oh, by the way, I have actually been considering enrolling in the academy myself, but my brother will not allow it. He is a touch overprotective at times.
Just a bit.
My apologies. I am sure you have much work to do. I will not keep you any longer. We must speak again sometime, if that would be all right. Have a lovely day.
Who does seminars? Honestly. want to make all the children love me.
Is the water supposed to be this cold? My hand slipped again.
Oh no.
What are you doing? Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
Beep. Yeah, they're my children.
Another fine mess I've gotten myself into.
What happened, Claude? You're soaked.
The student whose turn it was to do the dishes today was ill, so I volunteered to take his place. The
You
dining
tried
hall
so
lid was on
hard,
my case
Claude.
the whole time for breaking plates and getting water everywhere. Actually, not everywhere. Mostly on myself. It was just one big mess. It wore me right out, too. I could really use a nap about now.
You might be a noble with a fancy bloodline, but you sure don't act the part.
Being noble or common doesn't have anything to do with washing dishes.
Oh, I dare say most nobles would refuse to do it. But hey, I prefer it your way. You don't act like you're better than everyone.
I'm honored that you acknowledge my greatness. And I'm rather fond of your blunt way of praising a person's strengths, too.
Really? To be honest, I don't actually trust my own ability to read people. I like to look for the good in them, but that doesn't always mean it's really there. I mean, you seem
Rather
like a good person,
insightful.
but your heart could be black for all I know.
You say you can't figure people out, but what you said just now was pretty shrewd. It's wise not
What?
to trust appearances alone.
I'll keep that in mind. Though, I'm not sure I should be taking
Nerd is still
advice from
complaining
someone
about his
covered in
back.
dish suds.
Ah, yeah, I see your point.
I love me,
Hello,
Marianne.
Marianne. You're well, I hope.
I am, Lorenz. Thank you.
I cannot help but notice you do not look it.
Is that so?
Nerd said, "Ah, Lorenzo's only good sea support."
Was there something you needed?
How unseemly of me. My apologies. It is not my intention to stare.
Does something about me seem off?
Oh, not at all. I was just remembering your father. Or rather, comparing my experience of him to you. Your father, Margrave Edmund. He is one of the shrewdest nobles in all the Alliance, with a noted gift for pointed speech. On and beyond the battlefield, his words have the power to move friend and foe alike. My own father has said he would not want to make an enemy of him. Naturally, I am of the same mind.
Naturally.
Your father is blessed with gifts of confidence and eloquence, yet compared to him, you seem always reticent and downcast. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cause you discomfort. It's just that the contrast between you and your father is striking.
I have very little in common with my adoptive father.
But he sent you to Garreg Mach. Clearly, he sees potential in you. I think I see it too. Yes, a certain charm, gravitas, if you will. Just like him. Oh.
I can't say that I know too much about him. I should be going now.
Yes, of course. Please, take care. Oh, such grace, such serenity. Such a beauty be hiding in plain sight. With a little polish, she would shine magnificently.
angry Lysithea is at
Matter of
everything.
significance I'd like to
She
discuss
is
with
the
you.
true
I know you're always
Gen Z.
seeking the attention of ladies, but why are you wasting your breath on me?
Don't be silly. I want to discuss the future of the Alliance, to have a constructive and candid exchange of opinion.
I'm not so sure I'm the one being silly. Actually, I'm busy. Stuff to do.
Now, hold on just a moment. House Ordelia will never benefit from such a narrow-minded mentality.
I was under the impression you were interested in me as a person. What do house matters have to do with anything?
As it stands, the bonds between Alliance lords are quite weak. If this state of affairs persists, I'm afraid those bonds may dissolve entirely.
I couldn't care less.
House Ordelia may be small, but a small house is fettered by fewer obligations than a larger one. Apply yourselves actively in diplomacy, negotiate wisely, and you could do much to help maintain peace among the neighboring lords. The recognition of those lords would benefit your house immensely. To that
Judith,
end,
why did you
why
ever
not
stand
start with
down?
me, the heir to House Gloucester? It couldn't hurt for us to become friends, could it?
Yes, yes. Of course. When the time comes.
If you were the strongest magic user in the whole game, but everyone kept petting your head and calling you kiddo, you too would probably lose your shit. I love it.
Appreciate it if you left me to it.
Ah, I see. Then forgive the intrusion. I will take my leave of you for now. But if there is any way I can be of help to you or your house, I hope that you won't hesitate to
I
ask.
love just
After all,
immediately
as I'm sure
getting
you know,
Thyrsis
the future
for
of the
Lawrence and then
Alliance is
being like,
my
here you go,
responsibility."
Lysithea, it's for you.
The future, he says.
Oh, rip
As though I
Lysithea.
have a future.
I gotta say, the Felix and Lysithea ending is really, really good, despite the fact that she dies horribly.
Ah, Lawrence. At it again.
Hello, Hilda. Are you training too? If that's the case, I may have to revise my opinion of you. Increased strength and skill would serve as perfect complements to your beauty
Yeah,
and
you gotta be really careful with Lysithea, because she does die in most of her endings. It's very sad.
I share your tireless work ethic. You're quite something.
Also, the fact that she has an ending with Hanuman just...
When the fate of the Alliance rests on your shoulders, the ribbons of freedom seem paltry by comparison. Besides, when my admirers see that even an individual of my talent possesses a diligent work ethic, it is sure to inspire them.
I see. But I was wondering... Never mind. You're clearly busy.
Oh, is there something you require? What do you need? There is nothing I cannot handle.
Well, the trouble is, I'm no good at fighting. I'm a fragile young lady.
The only
not
staff-student
useful.
pairing that I like, aside from
Join the academy,
Byleth and
honestly.
Claude,
My
is
brother
Sedith and
might
Ingrid, actually.
Of course. For a delicate
That one
flower
definitely
such as
tickles
yourself,
my
no doubt
fancy.
battle must present a terrible hardship.
It does. It truly does. So I was wondering if in the next training
what?
session, you'd
The
do
w-
my
the
fighting
what?
For me?
Excuse
I mean,
what?
I can put on a tough. I'm actually fighting.
Like, first of all,
here, but
how do you play Black Eagles and not romance Edelgard yourself?
Leave all of the difficulty to me.
Secondly,
I
what?
shall permit no harm to befall you.
I'm so happy. In that case, I'll focus on giving a convincingly soldierly performance. You know, Lawrence, you're a good guy. Not that I'd have expected anything less from a noble.
With
Kane,
each
you
of
just
your
broke my
foes that
brain
I
a little
vanquish,
bit.
I shall only become ever stronger. Yes, leave it all to me.
What a guy. And all I had to do was ask.
Do I have the Hilda Sylvain C? Because that one's fun. I don't have Dorothea yet, but I need to get her for her Sylvain C support because that's hilarious. Also, Lawrence and Leonie, one of the best pairings in the game.
Hey, Lawrence, got a minute?
Certainly. I trust you're well?
Doing great. I found a load of old weapons, just got done hauling them out of storage.
Old weapons, you say? If there are any interesting swords in there, I would love to see them.
They might only be good for training, but with a little care, who knows? Here, have some oil.
And why exactly are you giving this to me?
Like I said, they need a little care. With a bit of maintenance, some of these will really shine.
Yes, I heard you. So why did you give me the oil?
It's for polishing, Lawrence. Don't tell me you've never polished a weapon before.
Well, that is hardly a task befitting someone of my station. If you had an exquisite blade, something of real historical significance to complement my noble heritage,
Oh, Lawrence.
that would be another matter.
In that case, appraise while you polish. You're bound to find something good working through these.
This seems as fine an occasion as any to air my grievances. I am
Air
a
my
highborn
grievances.
noble. As such, it is my sworn duty to protect the common folk. I have no time for trivialities. What's more, you seem to be under the misapprehension that you can order me about. Please think carefully about how you speak to me.
Wow,
I'm not
Lawrence.
ordering you around, and I'm not talking to you as a noble either.
Do we have
I'm
sour
asking
cream?
you to help me with this.
Okay, good.
As a friend.
I want tacos for
I
dinner.
am your friend, but I am also a noble. Those two qualities are not mutually exclusive.
Oh, good. Let's get to it then, buddy.
Look, I don't care that Lawrence is insufferable. I think that they deserve to be together. Okay, I'm just gonna skip this one because it's painful.
Find the analog of your...
Yeah, I'm not watching that. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. So I used Renown to level up most of my skills so I can adopt all the children, and Beep Salt called me the Pied Piper.
I cannot help but notice the exquisite tea you're drinking.
Not many can appreciate it, let alone recognize it. I'm impressed.
Perhaps you would be so good as to indulge me with a cup?
By all means, allow me to pour.
What a delightful aroma.
All these
Close
tea
my eyes,
snobs.
I feel as though I've wandered into a rose garden.
Such a precise
Just imagine what they would think if they knew I used boiling water in all of my tea, regardless of type.
How gracious of you. Very well. Flavor, fragrance, and hue, all in fine harmony. This is a most superior brew. And in a market saturated by pale imitation, no less. You did well to acquire such fine fare.
You are clearly quite passionate about tea, and more than just passionate. You know what it takes to brew
That's
a
what
fine
Lawrence
cup,
sounds like when he
to
talks.
say nothing of your flawless etiquette and sterling attentiveness.
Certainly. Proper etiquette at tea time is one of the surest hallmarks of quality breeding. And the extent of one's attentiveness is quite often indicative of the depth of one's character.
Unless I have ADHD, Lawrence. Way to be ableist.
Is precisely what determines whether one is worthy to be called noble. And all of that can be seen in how one handles such a simple thing as a cup of tea.
Ah, marvelously put, Lawrence. I can tell you have given much thought to this subject.
Also,
And
rip
if I
Ferdinand's
may,
head.
I have always considered you to be the very
Sorry,
model
Ferdy,
of
that's where the
noble
cat cam
comportment.
lives.
Oh, likewise. This has certainly been an extraordinarily meaningful cup of tea.
Yeah, there's really nowhere else I could put it.
Before we part ways, I would like to offer you some of these leaves.
Truly? Well, I'm flattered, but I cannot simply accept them without offering something in exchange.
Oh my god, Lawrence.
You simply
Why are
must
these
allow
two
me
so
to taste tea in
pretentious?
return,
Let us
by
be
way of
pretentious at each other.
We shall drink from House Gloucester's finest teacups and enjoy the loveliest of its cakes.
That sounds exquisite. I look forward to it.
Ferdinand is very excited about cakes. I remember the first time I watched this one, I was like, I swear to God, Sylvain,
Hello,
if you say
Marianne.
one wrong
All
thing
done
to
for the day?
Marianne, I'm gonna murder you.
Oh, Sylvain. Yes, I was just heading back to my quarters.
Well then, my timing couldn't be better.
No one
I was
hurts
just
my
heading
baby
into town,
girl.
And I thought maybe you'd like to join me.
I don't think I should.
I heard a story once about a beautiful maiden who was locked up in a monastery day and night. She was held prisoner by her own fear of the outside world. Then a brave knight set the girl free and took her to town, where they drank tea and talked for hours. So, my
Oh,
fair maiden,
Sylvain.
Please, you should not waste your time on me. Besides, my adoptive father
He
requested that I
really
not stray
is.
too far
He
from
is a funny
monastery.
dude.
Margrave Edmund wants to keep you locked up, huh? I've heard he's, let's call it ambitious. Well, just tell him who I am.
I think he'd approve.
Just tell him who I
House
am.
Gautier, one of the most prominent families in the kingdom. I've got a crest, I've got money, and I'm stunningly handsome.
Oh, Sylvain, I feel so sorry for you.
What's that face for, Marianne? Was it the handsome thing? I can see how that might have been a bit much.
I don't really know you all that well, but I don't think it makes a difference.
Oof.
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me that you're the best.
Oh, no. I didn't mean you should find my
Oh,
I meant
Sylvain.
your family would.
Open
And
mouth, insert
you know
foot.
what? Maybe I should start over.
If you're going into town, please just go without me.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I've gotta get
poor
going
boy.
Anyway. Places to be, you know. Well, this is me going.
Oh, Marianne, I'm so
But
sorry.
remember, should you ever need me, I will forever be your knight, my maiden.
I wonder what he meant by that.
Oh.
Maybe. No.
Okay?
Profess as for I blame all the...
Oh.
That smell. It's
That.
delicious.
This is.
Oh man, the Sylvain and Mercedes supports are so good. She just roasts him.
Yeah, you did.
This is my.
Eating.
This is my.
The main reason Linhart is not in the Golden Deer is because him and Claude would just figure out everything too quickly.
this dish.
I would be liking that greatly.
I could.
I appreciate any good meal.
That?
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Nobody knows sword! I've made a terrible mistake. Whatever. We'll lose.
Why am I even here? Next time, bring your friend.
Way to overkill, Felix. I was worried for nothing.
Too easy.
Oh no, not a whole 10 damage. Well done.
I'm glad I asked you.
Professor. Professor.
Professor.
Professor.
Oh good, time to adopt Caspar soon.
Hey,
Professor. What's going on? Okay. Why are we being so quiet, though? Oh, look at that guy. He looks pretty suspicious.
Look at that guy. He looks pretty suspicious.
What do you think he's up to? Never mind that. Let's get him. Keep watch. It's so boring. My instincts tell me that he's up to no good, and my instincts are never wrong. Come on, let's get him before he has a chance to strike.
My instincts are never wrong.
There's no time to calm down. I'm just gonna... Oh no. The path he's walking down leads to the plaza where the kids play. There's no way I'm letting this guy get anywhere near those kids.
Caspar! Caspar, stop!
Caspar, why did you disobey your professor?
Well,
I am not seeking excuses from you. I asked because I want you to consider your actions and apologize for them. It just so happens that you were correct in your assumption that this man was a villain. If that were not so, he would not have chosen to take his own life upon seeing you advancing toward him.
Great. So I
Rip.
But because of your actions, that is all we know. There is no way for us to know who he was, what he was planning to do, or if he has allies lurking about. The only lead we have is a scorpion tattooed on his arm. If this indicates that he was a member of an underground organization, we have no way of dealing with it. Are you prepared to be held responsible if his group commits a serious crime?
Well done, Caspar. Hey, Mama.
Oh,
Mama, why don't you go sit in your bed? Why don't you go sit in the bed so everyone can see you?
We didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah,
These
there you
kids might have
go.
been in
Good
danger if we didn't
girl.
act. I
Good
couldn't just
girl,
stand by and
Mama.
let that happen.
No, 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 stay. No, 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 stay. Good girl. Good girl, Mama.
Hey there.
Let's go check in on Bernie.
Thank you, Lady Bernadetta. I will take my leave.
Oh, good. Bye! Goodbye! Finally. Oh, that was awful. Just terrifying. Ah! Please don't sneak up on me like that! That lady asked me to show her around. I tried to be polite, but strangers are just so nerve-wracking. Now that you mention it, I think you're right. I don't know if I ever had
There's a
felt
good
scared
Karina
around
on the
you.
Karina
I
cam.
wonder why. You know, Professor, you might be the first person I've been able to speak to normally since I got here, and I have no idea why. I'm happy about it too. When we first started out here, we had to do drills outside.
Ugh,
I skipped
outside.
every chance I got. It's a terrible idea going out in the forest with all these people you don't even know. Thanks to you, though, I can actually make it through class now. I'm grateful for that. I don't know what I'd do.
You're not even in my class, Bernie.
Here.
Yet.
Sorry. I'm okay. I am okay. I'm doing just fine. I feel safe here, thanks to you. What? You saw that? Why would you see that? You watched me? That crosses the line, Professor. Singing? Me? Why would I be singing? I'd never be singing. I've never been so humiliated. Useless, worthless.
You and Annette both. job, Clog. Good job, Marianne. We're proud of you.
I've got.
Enlightening. I. Got it.
Hey, pal.
No, Balthus, you'll get nothing and like it. Sorry, Sylvain. Not interested in scalping you in front of everyone.
I don't like to point fingers, but Coco really slowed us.
That wasn't.
Got it. Good to go. I'm a quick study.
Lake Tutates.
I am ever so grateful.
Thanks.
Hey, Mama.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'll go.
Imagine using units other than
Another
Felix.
I have improved. I'm on it.
That went as expected. This is what a real man looks like.
Yep. Leave it to me.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Only a fool challenges me.
Who, me? You lost to me? Let's get to it.
Stay focused.
Ready and willing.
Who, me?
You're out of luck.
You're weak.
Try me, bitch. Let's go.
Next time, bring your friends. I've got it.
Thanks, Velo.
You should be honored.
Nice, Ferdy.
The noble. You are none.
Good speed.
That's what you get.
Ouch.
down. I'm aiming high.
Too easy.
Rude.
I call that a win.
Too easy.
Let's
the
go.
golden deer for you. Progress suits me well. Yeah, I've got this down.
Strong.
I know, right, Kane?
Easy peasy. Now I'm even tough.
I pale.
Guess I've gotten better.
I'll celebrate later.
There we go. Velo.
focused.
Let's get to it. Leave it to me.
I'm on it. I'll go. I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Yep.
Aki says, meow.
Ready and willing.
Hilda! Hilda! Hilda!
Don't.
I know, right? Oh, treats! Yeah, I know. Hey, Mama. Here you go. Here you go, Aki. That's for you.
That went as expected.
Get fucked.
Of course I won. There's still a long way to...
Rip.
As expected. Such power dwell.
I forgot that this only gives me affection with Bernadetta if I actually, you know, use Byleth.
Can I get a do-over? Nighty-night.
You should be honored. Always getting stronger.
Next time, bring your friends.
Felix!
I can feel the difference.
Felix, stop. Good job, Marianne.
Is this power really mine?
Wow, that is a nice level.
I put in some work.
Only a fool challenges me.
Thanks.
Wow, rude.
Too easy. Don't hold this against me, okay?
Let's go.
It was a good try. I expected as much.
Oof.
Easy peasy.
Good job, Aki. Or Happy.
Could have been better. Could have been.
Get fucked.
You were outmatched.
Piece of cake. Never underestimate an outsider. I expected.
Claude, never underestimate an outsider. Also, Claude, how come people know that I'm not from Fodlan? thank you so much. Now we've got baking streams. Good job, Marianne. Let's go.
This was beneath me.
Greatness awaits me.
Nerd is excited too. Oof.
I don't have time
Oof.
for failure.
Wow, really?
It was a good try.
Do it, Curve.
Progress suits me well.
Huh? That's...
How dare you shoot my girl Hilda?
Just give up. This is what a real man looks like.
Thanks for that.
I guess I feel a little stronger.
Ooh, that would be cool, Curve.
battle, a chance to grow.
Thanks, Bernie.
I am so impressed.
That went as expected. I like how this feels.
Hey, Evan. No, I do not have Ash yet. But I am gonna kidnap basically everyone.
Of course I won.
Oh, Dark Spike's Tea. Rip the Death Knight. Wow, nobody's taking any real damage.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm kidnapping all the teenagers. Good job, Happy.
Nighty night. Baby steps, I guess.
Ugh, Happy, you're just getting shitty ass levels.
My thank you so much.
I am grateful. I have gratitude.
Why don't you go lay down? Yeah.
Thanks so much.
It's Claude's birthday! We're gonna have a tea party with Claude.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I make you wait? I ran as fast as I could. It's a nice smell. I think I love this one. Thanks.
You're not subtle, Claude.
It's so relaxing. Oh? Of course. Oh? Of course. Right. Wow. You're such a mystery.
That's all you have to say. You're such a mystery. Oh, rip. Whatever. I don't need to raise your charm, Claude. You're plenty charming.
I've stayed too long. Thanks for the tea. Let's plan to do this again sometime.
Alright, we're gonna call it here because we got a big battle coming up. Hama is doing, what's the word? A watch party of the Phantom Menace. So if you want to go watch something fucking terrible and have a good laugh with Hama, go on over there. Give him our loves if you've got it. And I'm gonna go make some lunch. I will see you guys tomorrow. And if not that, we got baking stream this weekend, so look forward to it. All right, I'll see you later.